Hello, guys. We have officially hit 3K subscribers. I literally can't believe it. And now we're filming the long-awaited Q&A. This is my first Q&A. So, yeah, I don't know what to expect. I did cheat a little. I did like look at some of the questions because I was so curious on what you guys were asking. And I literally can't believe I have like 96 questions. This is going to be a long video, so sit tight, get something to eat, I guess, and just chill and listen. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, before I get into the questions, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 3K subscribers. I literally can't believe that we literally just hit 3K after we hit 2K like a few months ago. Insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. The first question is, do I have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have one brother. He's 5 years older than me. Did I change in my high school career? Um, I don't think I would change anything because if I changed it, then I wouldn't be where I am today. Um, but I do think one thing I would want to change is I would want to do more things with my friends and the kids from school at the time. And maybe I would wish that I've met the people that I met in like grade 10 or 11 in grade 8 and 9. I would say that. Hashtag number one fam from Kimberly. Thank you, sweetie. Hi Mila, proud of you for how far you've made it. So my question is what high value tips do you have for grade 11 high schoolers to maximize their potential and get the best marks possible? I love you, sending love from KZN. I love you too, Pookie. So grade 11 specifically, I would say lock in. Please lock in because that is the marks that they use to check for acceptance for university, especially preliminary acceptance. So I would say lock in from the get go and also try to have some fun in grade 11 because in grade 12 you want to probably maximize your times for studying and stuff. So have fun, but also make sure that you lock in and focus in grade 11. If you struggle with things, make sure you get a tutor or like make sure that you focus on those subjects. Well, the more you focus in grade 11, the more prepared you are for grade 12. So that is a high value tip I will give you. So a few questions. When when you were in matric, did you have off days and how did I maintain being in the top? Okay. So I did have a lot of off days in matric. Like my Fridays were my off days. I would literally just rot in bed or I would go to youth or something because I needed to relax. So I did have off days. So make sure that you guys have off days if you guys are in matric. And how did I maintain being in the top? I would say the one tip I would say, especially for people that are very competitive like myself, I would say try not to focus on what other people around you are doing. Focus on yourself and your own goals. Be your own competitor. Compete with yourself. Compete with your grades that you received the previous term. Don't compete with people around you because comparison is the thief of joy. So compare yourself to who you were before and the marks you've received. And that's my one tip. And the other tip is for maintaining to be on the top, just study hard. Um, I do have a video up on matric tips, so I do explain some things, but I would just say study ahead, just study ahead. That is literally how I maintain being in the top 10 or top 20. So yeah. Hey, can you tell us a little bit about your course and why you chose to study it? Okay. So the course that I'm doing at Stellenbosch is called BCom International Business Management. So when I was like going through my yearbook, all the Marty's yearbook, this course literally stood out to me because first of all, it says international business management. I'm like, okay, that sounds so cool. And it literally just says there's like a capped amount of people that can get selected for that program. So the capped amount was like 100 people. So I was like, okay, this is sparking my competitiveness. Like, okay, I want to get into this. And the requirement to graduate is that you need to study abroad for a semester. And that sounded amazing to me because I do want to work in corporate and I want to do something where like I travel a lot, where I'm never at home and like I'm always overseas, things like that. So that just stood out to me because I really love traveling or I want to like literally just travel. So I would say that's the main thing. And because I do enjoy business, like at um high school I was really good at business and things in that spectrum. So I thought, you know what, this sounds like cool and I really want to do it. And when I was younger, my mom used to work for Nike South Africa, so she used to always be out. She was never at home. And I always looked up to and admired my mom for everything she was able to do. Like she used to travel a lot, and I was like, okay, I also want to do that. I used to visit the work, and I saw how cool it was, the shows that she had to attend and plan, and I just thought that was so cool, and I want to do that. And when I saw that course, I thought this will be the leeway to achieve that, you know, dream that I have. Next question is any tips on how to make friends at uni? I would say just be like very open and just be yourself because what I noticed with uni and making friends, right? A lot of people are very closed off and they actually don't want to make any friends. Like I know in my lectures I haven't really made any proper friends yet. So like I would sit next to people and then I'd greet and I try to make a conversation, but you can see they don't really want to have a conversation. Like they have like a wall up, and if you meet people like that, just don't conversate with them. Like if they're not gonna give you the energy, don't give them the energy either. So I think it's just never stop trying, be friendly, and just be yourself. I think that's the way you're gonna make friends because I was fortunate to make some good friends in uni, especially because during like welcoming week, I make quite a lot of friends and I'm still friends with them now. Like, I mean, we meet up every day, stuff like that. So I would just say be yourself and don't stop being friendly and just greet people, especially people that you sit next to in lectures and people that you see like familiar faces like in every lecture that you've had. Make a conversation and just be like, oh my word, like I've been seeing you in these lectures. Like, how many lectures do we have together? Oh, we have this module, this module, this module together. Oh, that's cool because I keep seeing your face and whatever. Make a conversation like that, okay? Please share with us how you started your YouTube channel, like the equipment you use, editing styles, etc., and how you overcame the fear of posting. Okay, so I started my YouTube channel 5 years ago. I think I started in lockdown. And I literally just started with my phone. Like, just start with your phone. If you're gonna do vlogs and stuff, just use your front camera, camera, stuff like that. Don't buy expensive equipment now already because yeah, like my biggest fear was I buy my expensive equipment and then my videos don't pop off and then I literally just have it laying there in the corner. So I think first start off with your phone. I edit with CapCut. So use CapCut, like just use any editing app that you're comfortable with. And I overcame the fear of posting. When I had like subs in the hundreds, I was still really like scared to post because like I used to think like posting on YouTube was extremely embarrassing, but because it's like there's not a lot of people watching your videos, but at the end of the day, no one really cares as much as you think they do. Like I really thought people cared about me posting videos and thought it was embarrassing, but no one really cared. And no one's gonna care once you start popping off. And I think just if you want to start a YouTube channel, I would just say don't care about what other people think. Just do what makes you happy. And I mean, there are some people that are very negative and would say, oh, you a wannabe influencer. Oh, you a wannabe this. You a wannabe that. But at the end of the day, as long as you're happy with what you are doing and you are confident in what you're posting, yeah, then yeah, at the end of the day, doesn't no one's opinion matters except your own. How was I able to balance all my subjects? I used to prioritize all the subjects I was really bad at or subjects that I hated doing. Yeah. And then the subjects that I enjoy doing, like I'll put that on the back of my mind because it's like I know when it comes to studying, I'm going to study my best with a subject. So, for example, for like maths and accounting, I would do that probably every day, at least 30 minutes a day. And other subjects that I enjoyed, I'll just maybe do 10 minutes a day. And just make sure you focus in class, guys, because if you focus in class, then you won't really need to struggle about balancing or like studying that hard because you actually remembered what you were doing in class. That's a help. What are some YouTubers that I look up to? So the YouTubers I look up to is Julian and Logan. Julian, Logan, Miss Bangbat, the House Sisters, Suburb Talks. That is a podcast channel, but I do enjoy their content a lot. But specifically Miss Mangobat because like she's been through it, but she still posts, and that's how I aspire to be. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Okay, that's a deep question. Where do I see myself in 10 years? 10 years from now, I'll be what? 28. Okay, if I'm 28, I would hope I have a stable job. I would hopefully be traveling the world, and then hopefully I'll have like at least 100 or 200k subs by then, or more, God willing. Yeah, and I'll hopefully be in a good, happy relationship or like a healthy relationship with the love of my life. Hopefully I would have amazing friends by my side. And not just like, live, love, laugh, hopefully. Who inspired me to start making YouTube videos? Okay, so I was a YouTube child. I mean, YouTube child to the core. So I used to watch like James Charles, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Emma Chamberlain, the Dolan Twins, all of that. I used to watch that like on repeat when I was younger. So I would say that my main influence was James Charles and Emma Chamberlain and the Dolan Twins and all of those YouTubers that I just mentioned because I like grew up on YouTube and like it was literally my show. I loved YouTube so much. And I was so comfortable with YouTube as a social media platform that I just decided, you know what, let me just start making YouTube videos because I watch it so much and I enjoy it. And yeah, I think there was another sort of question on why I started my channel, but I think the reason why I started my channel was because it was lockdown. I had nothing to do and decided, you know what, let me just make videos because I'm bored. I don't really have that much friends. So let me just make YouTube videos. And yeah, that's what ended up happening. And now we're here today sitting with 3,000 subscribers. Like, insane. I don't know if this is too personal to ask, but what area do you live in? I live in Kills River. I'm from the river, guys. Yeah, it's not really that personal. Favorite YouTubers? I would say the ones I mentioned by the YouTubers I look up to. Um, oh, I love Quinn Blackwell and Milla-Gray. They also Milla-Gray is also one of the reasons why I started YouTube. He's also one of my favorite YouTubers. But yeah, Milla-Gray, Quinn Blackwell, Slashy Noob, Beta Squad. Guys, I have so many like Beta Squad, NDL, Miss Mango Bat, Rotten Mango, House Sisters, Suburb Talks. You're my go-tos, my go-tos. My favorite shows, movies, and artists. So my favorite movie at the moment is Better Days. It's a C-drama movie, but it's so good, guys. I recommend you watch it. You're gonna be sobbing. Yeah, it's amazing. And then what was it? My favorite series. I can't lie to you. I don't really have a favorite series, but I think it might be um, what's it called? Why did I forget? I keep forgetting everything, guys. As you can tell, I don't know anything about myself. Um, but it's this good. What is it called? The Society. Oh, I love that series so much. It's amazing. Need season 2 ASAP, but I know I'm never gonna get it. My favorite artist at the moment is. Let me check my Spotify. Secrets of the Six, definitely. Frank Ocean, definitely. Kanye West, I know, controversial, but he has amazing music. Then it's Steve Lacy, Ellen Noon, Mitski, Arctic Monkeys, The Gorillas, Internet Girl, that's a South African band, Internet Girl. I'm plugging y'all. Make sure to listen to Internet Girl right now. Amazing music. And the Mariahs, I love them. Rain Fires, The Strokes, Sunday, Sonder, Lana Del Rey, Radiohead. Yeah, I would say that's and the Neighborhood, guys. I cannot watch forget the Neighborhood. Next question. So there's 3 questions here. I know you were head girl, so my question is, what do you think made you be chosen to be head girl? And was it necessary to be an RCL? What do I think made me be okay? So I've been in the council since I was in grade 8. So that was like 4 to 5 years of experience. So I would say I think one of the main reasons why people probably voted for me to be head girl is because I had experience. I think I have good leadership skills, I would say. And I think being in the council for such a long time represented that. I think it did have an impact, but I do not think it's necessary. I think it comes down to who you are as a person, because remember, voting for RCL and things like that is it was done by the students. So I think people saw something in me, I would say. Yeah, so I don't think it's necessary for you to be in RCL for a long time for you to be chosen to be head girl, or head boy, whatever. How do you study to get such good grades? I'm currently in grade 11. Can you please give me some tips? I would just say study in advance. Make sure, like, there is a video on, I do have a video on this. It's not really on it, but it's matric tips. I do explain a little bit how to, I would just say go watch that video, because it doesn't even matter if you're in matric. It will be useful for you if you're in high school in general. So make sure to go watch it. But I'll just say study in advance and just, yeah. How was my routine from January to November? I don't really remember. I can't lie. Um, from like in matric, from when was it? Jan to maybe, okay, the first term. It was quite chilled. Um, and I wish I took it a little bit more seriously, but it was quite chilled. I still went out a bit and things like that. To be honest, guys, I really don't remember. Okay. I'm so sorry. I have really bad memory. I do not remember. So maybe check my vlogs, 'cause I think from the last year. Maybe I mentioned it. If I didn't, then I really don't know. What study method did I use? I think it's called the blurting study method. It's like when you see the stuff, right? Then you memorize it, then you write it down. That's what I done. Any romantic relationships? No. Guys, when I tell you I've never been in a romantic relationship before, I've never had a boyfriend, never had a first kiss, none of that, because my parents are very strict about relationships in general. So I was never allowed to be in a relationship, and I valued their word, and so I did not do that. So I've never been in a relationship, and I currently do not have any romantic relationships either. Please take us through your application process. Okay, I can try. I'm not gonna do it now, but I can say my mom helped me a lot with my application process because she wanted me to focus on studying. So she like mainly done that for me. Yeah. Does it make me sound spoiled? But I will ask my mommy to help you guys. I will ask her to film a video. I will film the video with her and she will explain. What is my ethnicity? I just found your channel on my For You homepage and I'm curious. Okay, so I am a Cape Colored. So I am from Cape Town, and basically a colored colored is an ethnic race in South Africa. So it's basically, I don't know how to explain it, but a colored person is like essentially a mix of so many other races that it's so hard to give them one specific race. So they just decided to come up with the term colored, because we literally mixes of, we have Asian descent, we have African descent, we have European descent. It's like it's insane. Did I descent? I mean, am I saying that right? Ancestry. Yeah. So it's really insane.
How did I set my goals for the whole of my 2024 academic year? Okay, so I already knew what I wanted to study. Okay, so that is first of all, I would say first understand or know what you want to study and what your admission and acceptance requirements is for that course, and then
aim for 5% above that, or try to get to that at least. Like if it's 80% average, make sure you get an 80% average. If it's a 70%, maybe make sure you get a 75% so you can get like quick admission. I would say that was my academic goal, for example. Yeah. How is uni? Uni is nice. Okay, it's nice. I have freedom. But it's also a lot of pressure, because in the lectures, for example, it's not like high school. In high school they give you a clean cut like explanation of things. In uni, if you don't understand, you need to go and do your research on things. And yeah, they explain it in a very high order way, so it's very difficult to understand, especially if in high school they give it to you in such a simple way. In uni they use words you never heard before, the words you don't understand the meaning of. So the lectures are a bit complicated that I'm managing, but uni in general is nice though. Like I'm really, really enjoying it. As you guys can see in the vlogs, I love it. I really, really do. Why am I not at Ray's accommodation? I live very close to Stellenbosch, so I'm like, I might as well just drive in. And my parents don't want me to stay on Ray's. That's two reasons. And the third reason, it is really expensive, guys. Like it's insanely expensive. I might as well just use 2,000 on petrol a month than to stay in accommodation because it is really, really expensive because it's still accommodation and then it's still groceries. So it's insanely expensive. Can I please take a video of my how my study timetable look like? I don't have it anymore. Like I deleted it or threw it away. But like for example, if I was writing exams in soon. Like if I'm writing exams in like 3 weeks time, I would start studying 3 weeks in advance. So I hope that makes sense. So just study. I used to just study 3 weeks in advance for everything. That was my biggest motivation. I would say making my parents proud. That was one of my biggest motivations, and also making you guys proud because yeah, since I've been filming majority of my life and everything, I just felt like I would also want to be like, seen as this someone that can do anything and almost everything. And I think, yeah, that was my biggest motivation, and not letting myself down because I have goals and I have these goals that I want to achieve in life. And yeah, I want to try to be an inspiration to people. So yeah, that would be not letting myself down and not letting you guys down was my biggest motivation. Why did I choose SU even though UCT offered you a scholarship? Um, where did I just? I mean, scholarship. Um, the main reason why I chose SU is because it had the course that I wanted. I really, really, really wanted to study international business management. Um, and UCT, I applied for, what was it? Business management, and then it was humanities. I just applied for humanities because I had to apply to an extra thing. Like there wasn't anything else that I really wanted to study at UCT, so I wouldn't want to go against my um, dream of studying international business just because UCT offered me a scholarship. And I am saying this from a very privileged place because I mean, I am able to afford to attend SU, but yeah, I would say that is my main thing. Yeah, that's because I didn't want to study humanities. I really didn't. The only reason I took the like selected humanities as an option to study was because I saw it said economic science. I just wanted to tell you that you don't need to wear makeup to look pretty. You are naturally beautiful. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me because I've been struggling a lot with like self love and stuff. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How did I deal with matric pressure? I prayed a lot. I prayed a lot. I slept a lot. I cried a lot. That's how I dealt with the pressure. And I ate a lot. Okay. Am I in the LGBTQ plus community? I am not, but I am an ally. How do I deal with online hate? I am very thankful and grateful that at the moment I'm not receiving any online hate that I'm aware of. So, yeah, I am a very sensitive person. So, if I ever do receive online hate, I will be really sad. What has been the highlight of 2025 so far? Definitely university orientation week. It was actually so peak because I met such amazing people and it was just amazing. Are you interested in dating in university or open to the idea or just books and making friends? Hmm. I am interested in dating in uni, I'm not gonna lie. But I'd have to say it depends. Sorry. I'd have to say it depends on God's plan. Because, like, yeah, I am interested in dating in uni, but it's also all about balance. So I'm interested in just books, dating, the idea of dating, and making friends. So, yeah. Not a question, but keep on looking as beautiful as you are and continue having this
amazing personality. Thank you so much.
very, very nice. Sorry, guys, I need to stop speaking in memes, but on a real note, thank you so much. That really means the world to me. Like, it really, really does. You guys are just building my confidence. Like, wow. Am I playing any sports at uni? Um, I'm gonna be doing like our cluster sports. I'm not sure about like uni team, but yeah, I am planning on doing cluster sports. So I'm maybe gonna do netball. Am I using the volcano dynamic mic? No. What mic is this? This is the mic. This is the mic box. So this is a microphone. It just literally just says microphone. What can I do to get good marks like you whilst doing sports in my matric year? I have a video on that. So it is the tips I wish I knew before I entered matric. That one. But it's literally all about balancing and planning everything out. So yeah, it's about making sacrifices, a lot of sacrifices. But yeah, I just say plan everything out. Get a diary and plan, plan, plan. Do I earn money from YouTube? I wouldn't say I earn as of yet, but it's like accumulating because you only get a payout at a certain amount. But I would say I am earning money, but I didn't get it yet. So yes, I am. Do I regret choosing this degree? No, I do not. This is what I prayed for. This is what I've been praying for, and I don't think I'll ever regret it, no matter how difficult it gets. Because yeah, yeah, I don't think I'll regret it ever because this is what I prayed for. 41. When is my birthday? My birthday is November the 14th. I'm born late in the year. You're so inspiring. Thank you. What are you studying and what career are you working towards? So, as I mentioned, I'm studying international business management, and I really want to be either a buyer or a planner for a international company. So that entails like watching trends, deciding what needs to be sold at stores, and then you just travel around the world discovering different things for your company. And that is literally what I want to do. How many hours did I sleep per day in matric? Also, how many hours did you study per day? How many hours did I sleep? 6 hours a day. And I would take a nap when I come home for maybe like 1 to 2 hours. How many hours did I work? I worked from like 7 till 11 per day. Yeah. What do you do to keep your relationship with God balanced? I can't lie, I do not have a balanced relationship with God. I'm extremely lukewarm. I know that and I'm trying to work on that. But I would say I can't even give you advice because I don't have a balanced relationship with God and I'm really, really working on it. But it's just, I need to pray more. I need to read my Bible more. Do I get anxious about filming on campus? Yes, so anxious. I literally need to give myself a pep talk every single day when I film at campus. It's a bit easier when I'm with friends and stuff, but when I'm alone, it's so difficult. Did it jiggle when I fall from heaven? Whoops, bro. Whoops, what? Hi, Milla-Gray. This is not a question. I just wanted to tell you how awesome and creative you are. Your content is really great. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me because some days I'm like, this is so ass. I don't want to post this. But yeah, thank you so much. What other universities did I apply for? I only applied to UCT, UWC, and Stellenbosch. Hi, congrats on 3K. Do you see any studies boys that you like? Yes. Guys, I have like 12 campus crushes. No joke. The men at studies are beautiful. They're gorgeous. And so are the women, guys. The ladies are so gorgeous. The girls are so gorgeous. This is not in a willow way. I'm just saying they are so stunning. What have you learned from 2024 that you will implement to yourself in 2025 in the terms of friendship? One thing that I've learned last year is that I shouldn't be wasting energy on people that will not reciprocate the same energy back to me. So this year I am going to be focusing on people that reciprocate the same energy that I give and that will make time and effort to be with me and, speak to me and, just put effort in my friendship with them. How am I mentally? I'm not sure. Some days are tougher than the rest, I would say. Because yeah, I'm a very aware, self-aware person. So I'm very aware of my surroundings and what people think of me. So some days it is very difficult mentally, but not always. Some days are really good days, and some days are just really bad days. Do you think the people you hang around are a good representation of who you are? Yes, I do. And also, I mean, yes and no. I feel like the people that I surround myself with are people that I just enjoy their company and they are just amazing people. They're people who I aspire to be in terms of their personality and things like that. But I also do think they are a good representation of who I am because it's just like, wait, no, yes, I do agree. I do think so. But only in some aspects, not in all aspects. Am I happy? I don't know. But I am. I would say some days I'm not that happy, but other days I am really happy because I'm living an answered prayer. Has it sunk in that you're finally a UD student? No, I still feel like I'm 15. I wish I was 15 still, but no, it hasn't, but it also has. You know what I mean? Are you and your high school friends still friends, and are you guys all going to uni or gap years for some? I'm friends with some of my high school friends, not all of them, but majority of them are studying. How tall am I? Guys, I'm 163 centimeters. I think that is like 5'2", 5'3". Do I still play violin? Yes, I do. I just haven't practiced in a long time. How did you do so well in accounting? I take those subjects now, but I'm in grade 10. Can you please sell your test papers to me if you got them? I do not have any of my test papers, babe, but go on the WCED website or on testpapers.co.za. All of the test papers that I've been doing are on there. And the reason why I done so well in accounting and business is because I done a lot of extra like material. I studied a lot of that. Um, Especially for accounting, I watched a lot of videos if I didn't understand things. And yeah. And how's Stellenbosch? Stellenbosch is vibes on vibes on vibes. There are some things that but yeah. But just if you just like not ignore it, if you just don't acknowledge it, it's okay. If you just focus on the main reason why you're there and the three people that I'm around, then it's really amazing. What is a big goal I wish to achieve in the next 3 years? Next 3 years. Would hope. What do I hope? Guys, you're asking me such deep questions. I don't even know myself. Um, I would wish to have passed and graduated for my degree, and yeah, that's one thing. Can you please list the extracurriculums that I have in Stellenbosch? I don't have any at the moment. I can't lie. Do I have a man's? No, I do not. My top three songs on repeat at the moment. Um, so one of the songs that's on repeat for me is "Not a Lot, Just Forever" by Adriana Linker. And then I would also say it's Frank Ocean's Pink Matter. Then the Mariah's Sienna. Yeah.
My favorite food, I love chicken. I really love chicken, guys. Like any fried chicken, any type of chicken, I love chicken. Chicken, 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 anything. Favorite food, peak food. Random fact about me. In fact, I don't think you guys know, but I used to do karate when I was younger. I stopped in like grade 11.
And I made the SA teams like a few times. So um competitive fighting. So yeah. Favorite music genre, soft rock or indie? I love soft rock. Romance or comedy? Both. Rom-com. What's the best way to keep balance of academic, social life, and school? I would literally say make sure that you have a priority. Like always make school or academics your priority. And yeah, as long as you have some sort of balance and like planning that is done, you will be able to balance it. So like try and divide your time, like for example, 50% school, 20% social life, and maybe other percent for anything else that you want to do. OMG, who are those three brown girls you're always with? So that is friends that I made in uni. That's Taz, Verbs, and Hasina. They're from Durban. Yeah, my Durban baddies. Were there any secret high school crushes you had but never told anyone? Yes, there were. I would say, y- mm, yeah, like not in matric, but when I was younger, yes, definitely. But I would never wanna, you know, make any, or like not make anything, have anything with him because I personally don't like when people know about my romantic life or any thoughts of thing like that. I don't like when people know my business, especially my private business. I'm a very private person despite my whole ass channel. But I'm a very private person. Who's my biggest fan? Or who's going to be your biggest fan? I don't know. You tell me. Rank my grades from best to worst. Like from grade 8, 10, 11, 12. I would, I would say I got really good marks in grade 8. Like I used to get like close to 100%. So I would say grade 8 was like my best. Then it was probably grade 9. Then it was grade 10. Then it was grade 11. Then it was grade 12. Guys, I used to get good marks back in the days. Like insanely good marks. Like close to 90% average in grade 8 and grade 9. I don't know what happened, but yeah. My high school stats. And the extracurriculars I done RCL, and then I done netball. My high school stats, I don't remember everything, but I know in grade 8 I got like 89%, I think, average. Grade 12, you guys know I got 83%. Grade 11, I got an 85%. Grade 10, I think it was also 85%. And then grade 9, I was probably a little bit higher, like 89. Yeah, I was just always stayed in the 80s. If I was a worm, would you still love me? From non-binary Tyler. Yes. I don't like worms, but no, I don't really like worms, but I will like you. How many hours did you study a day? By the way, I absolutely love your vlogs. They're my safe space. Thank you so much. Like, one of my little goals is to make sure that my channel is a safe space for people. And yeah, thank you. I studied like 11, 9, 7 till 11, for example. 5 hours. 7 till 11, 5 hours. Yeah, that's 5 hours. No, it's not. It's 4 hours. 45 hours I studied a day. Any tips on how to manage school life and sports, because you're so real. I would literally say just make sure that you plan everything. Like, no joke, planning is literally the way to go. You need to sacrifice some things, especially if you want to try and juggle school life and sport. You need to sacrifice things. So you're gonna have to unfortunately sacrifice some time going out with friends because you need to put in work for school, or you're gonna need to sacrifice some naps because you want to do school and you want to do sports. So it all comes down to what you're willing to sacrifice, and it also comes down to planning and just making sure that everything is done. So you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of sleep, is what I'm saying. Okay, guys, so that's the end of the Q&A. I hope I answered your questions well enough so that you guys aren't like still waiting and yearning for more. Yeah, so I hope I answered them well enough. I really do. And yeah, so yeah. Thank you so much for 3K subscribers again. I literally can't believe we've made it this far. I say that every time, but I can't believe it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next week. Bye.
哎，别光喝火锅汁儿，全是这个。